Yeah. Hello, hello. How everyone? With Yamazam. Hi, hi. Okay. Why is no one here? Don't worry, they'll show up. Yeah, there we go. There's nothing. Also, why be lonely? I'm here. You're not alone. Anyways. Okay, I do need to preface that today. I remember I did this before, right? Where it's on the dot, like 6 p.m. I got a dip. Just cause what is it? My family reserved a spot for like an Easter dinner kind of thing. Because whatever place they chose, like they're not actually doing, like they're not actually open on Easter, so therefore they're gonna do it the day before. So knowing that they made reservations, I have to basically dip at exact right 6 p.m. Gotta go. Okay. You have such a fun family. You all do stuff. So jealous. Yeah, I guess that's another thing I realized about my family as well, right? Because like to me, right, it was like, oh, I always grew up like this was the norm. But it's, yeah, my family really values the whole familial bond thing, like, a lot. So, yeah, but to me, this is the norm, but I know other families, it's not a norm for them, so it really depends. So you need more of those profile pictures. Oh no, what is it this time? That is cursed. I did not want to see that. Why did I look at that? Man. Every time. Shadowverse. Daily pack pull. Oh, it's not even 4 yet. Oh my gosh. Gotta wait for a bit. Your sister's a nurse, so you never really see her. Your brother works with like heavy stuff, so the rest of the day he's dead, he just exists. Cool. There's another thing as well is, did these get updated yet? No. When are they updating? Oh, tomorrow. Of course. Okay, so tomorrow 2 new things will open and then I can get more rewards. What rewards even are there right now? They're all the sleeves and the emblems. Right, new card pack tickets. Regular pack tickets. Sear globes. Well, Sear Globe shards, Apprentice globes, vials, rupees. Okay. My guess is probably just gonna be more rupees. I hope they do more new card pack tickets, because that would be nice. I kind of doubt it though. How many do I even have? I can check, right? I have 5. Okay. They gotta do more. Oh, isn't that another thing they're doing as well? Where you can gain... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. You can gain new pack tickets by playing Take 2. I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, guess not. Or maybe it's rewards by like at the end. Like based on what your rank is, possibly. Oh, the day rolled over. Also, Tammy, welcome back. Hi, hi. Okay, I got nothing here. Okay, and then I can change this. Good. Can I see The end of season, like, rewards? Can I see that? Where can I see that? Is this something I have to search up? I'm pretty sure there's something that tells you, like, by the end of whatever season you have, like, whatever your rank is, they tell you what rewards you get. Just don't know where to access that. Where do I see that? I thought it'd be in, like, in rankings or something. No, they're just showing the different seasons. I thought it might be in profile. Not group records, is it? No. Not Shadow's records, because that's previous. Leaders? It just shows it. Masters menu, but that just brings me here. See class ratings and stuff, but they don't show me. I guess you just search up the rewards, because I don't know where to see those. God damn it. Anyways. J Davison! Hi Davison. Hi. When you were a kid, you would open markers and drink the juice. Huh? What? Nothing. What the heck was your childhood? I'm surprised you didn't die. What the heck? Funky! Hi, Funky. Hi. Okay. What up? We're doing good. Just to reiterate once again. Once 6 p.m. hits, like, I got a dip. It's like, you know how usually I stay a bit longer after stream? Yeah, today I can't. Usually we do. This happened before a few times, so just a little reiteration. There we go. Oh, shoot. Okay. So in case if somewhere, like, in game, there's, like, a point where, like, it seems like it's going to be, like, a lot of dialogue talking and I won't be able to save, then I'll probably just end the stream, like, slightly earlier. Okay, let's continue. Up. You're just checking in for a sec, studying for final Calc 4 test right now. Alright, good luck, J Davison. Good luck with that. Chad, do we think you'll finish it today? You know that's not gonna happen. Okay. Here's another thing. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Shoot. This is not fun. Can Fun Friend help me? Hello, Interloper. Question? Oh, repair efficacy. Efficacy? A thought form called Isabel told me about you. She said your repairs can't stick. Many thought forms are too damaged to serve in memories, and that's all for nothing. Is that true? Isabel. There's some truth to what she says, Interloper. Many thought forms will simply be unable to cohere ever again. Starvation and madness can sometimes forever scar them. Part of my repairs involves seeing which ones will stick, and which ones are completely lost to be replaced. Their starved incoherence is like knowledge. If it is learned deeply enough, it never leaves them. How can you replace parts of a memory like that? Any thought forms that are completely lost to madness are truly lost. But sometimes information can be moved from one to another, even in damaged states. It is troublesome, time-consuming, especially if they do not cooperate. I hate it more than any other part of repair, Interloper. Many of them once like friends. What? Many of them were once like friends. Okay. For a while, anyway. Regardless, do not let Isabel's words shake you. I have things under control, especially with your help. Okay. Need anything else? State of repairs? Deterioration is at a minimum. Recovery is steady. They're good but boring. Okay. Well, she's And it's saying the exact same thing. Never mind. Ah! Okay. Unity doesn't do anything, I'm assuming. Okay. Hunger still doesn't... I still don't see hunger really doing anything, which kind of sucks. But anyways. Oh gosh, you guys are talking a lot. For your childhood, you ate Play-Doh because apparently your school organized a Play-Doh sculpting event at the cafeteria and associated going to the cafeteria with eating. Okay, alright. What the heck is happening? And now Funky going bald. You broke 12 pairs of glasses before you turned 8. What is happening? You also remember biting your DS charger cable. In fact, you still have that charger with the bite marks, and yes, it still works. It would shock you sometimes. What the heck? What are you guys doing when you guys are kids? Because I don't think I ever done anything weird like that. I know someone who used to bite like the plastic on the stylus. And then I know that stylus got like real flat, and then when they would use it on their DS, it like scratched their entire screen. But, oh my, what is happening, man? Let me translate what Dango said. We all should know less about each other. I mean, it's funny, like, sure, but like, what the heck? Your brother destroyed the touchscreen because he used a paperclip as a stylus? Bro, what the heck? Okay. I don't really know where to go. Last time I remember... what was it? So we went to Joxy Ozo. We rescued the flower and the fairy. We still need to find the lost one. However, we have no hints on where the lost one is. Except for... what was it? A place that we've already been to before. Which, honestly, does not help. So, I guess it just means I have to revisit areas? I mean, I also need to go back to the fairy. Because the fairy is still making our mask. So, I guess let's go back to fairy and see what we can get. Also, another thing is, I still have no idea what hunger does. Alters perception to tolerate high incoherence. Reveals gaps. So I'm assuming I just go back to areas that had the high stuff. Not that I really know where to go from there. I guess we'll explore around, I guess. Back into Clemens Romanus, maybe? I remember being here before, but it didn't really do anything. So maybe with hunger it does something? I don't know. I remember this being a place that's like basically a maze. Because that was annoying. Okay. Do I even remember how to traverse this area? God. Oh. Well, this is new. Nope, I lied. We've been here before. Okay, I don't know why they're taking me back to this place, though? Is this because I have hunger? No. So is it just another way for me to go back there? Not that I want to, though. What? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, here we go. Yeah, back here. Okay, well that's not doing anything. Okay, well there's no point being here again. Great. Turn back. Oh, you guys are talking again. My bad. Ozumasu, you're back. Also, Mattia, you're back too. Hi, hi. Your DS is scarred like a veteran. Okay. You also like biting wood like a dog. Okay. Gosh. You've decided to replay Library of Ruina. Oh god. So you want to revisit it with no guide. Well, I would definitely say that's like the fun way to play. Because I did have a lot of fun, like, experimenting with the deck list. And, like, what kind of decks I can make. Although I did have some guidance. I did technically have a bit of guidance with chat telling me where to get specific cards. And also specific strats. I know they didn't exactly handhold me, like, completely. But I know by the end, like, I kind of had to know what the end game strats were, otherwise I'd had difficulty getting through the fights. It feels like a Sunday for you, so when I started streaming, you thought you were witnessing a Forbidden Sunday stream. I think there was one time that I did do a Sunday stream. I don't remember when that was though. I'm pretty sure I've done a Sunday stream. I think. I don't remember. Anyways. Oh, you gotta go study for your history exam. Alright, bye, William. Bye. Maybe this can help me? Doesn't seem like it. No. When he does a Sunday stream, an eclipse happens. Okay. Do I just go back into the void? Oh, what the heck? Oh, this is because I have hunger. Oh, okay. So we want to be in the void for this. Can I interact with any of this, though? Is there anything for me to interact with? Doesn't seem like it. Dango, you should play Lobotomy Core and bang your head on the table 50 billion times, because one thing goes wrong and you have to replay the day for the 500 billion times. Okay, alright. Good to know to never touch Lobotomy Core. I mean, I wasn't planning to touch it anyways. But that's good to know. So what am I supposed to do? Look, I can't interact with anything. I mean, there's this, like, the dull contrivance, but that still doesn't do anything for me. I don't exactly know what hunger's supposed to do for me. Other than things look trippy. And then like that's it. Like, does it let me see things that I can actually interact with? Other than, ooh, sparkly, look at these cool stuff. Like, I have to be missing something. I can't do anything with adult confidence, right? No, I can't. Man, this isn't helping. Okay, well, where else can I go? Go back to the city, but I don't think I need to go to the city. There's the dull vessel, but that's back to the void. Guess the depths. Can I unity the gate or something? Can I unity these things? Ah! Okay, well, I didn't want to come back here. Because this doesn't help me whatsoever. Shoot, how do I go back? Oh no. I messed up. Bring me back home, please. Okay, yeah, and it brings me back up. Thank you. But can I unity these things? I can only examine them. Yeah. So maybe with hunger I can see the no thing? Maybe? I remember before, every time I do this, it just kicks me out. Yeah, it just kicks me out again. What? Okay, they're home? Yeah, home doesn't let me do anything either. Bro, I am lost. I could go back into city. Also, I can go back into the embassy. Do I want to go back into the embassy? I mean, the only thing I can think of is to go back to see Jelly. Right, and then we can unity her back. The downside is, don't I have to make a new iteration though? I kind of don't want to do that. Because Jelly's only in the second part. Can I just start from the second part? Or can I load from the second part? What happens if I load? Yeah, it brings me to the Pale Hall. I don't want to be back here though. Although Moth has something for me. What do you think happened here? Everything's seen. What do you think actually happened here? Well, from what we've seen, I guess that all had to do with that infection, the contact affliction or whatever. I think Vakoa must be like patient zero. She got something that totally took over while she was in the core. The attack signals were probably like Vakoa trying to spread it. That would explain everything else, right? The golems, the non-golems, probably the husks somehow. Although that kind of breaks down when we got to the illusion. Or get to the illusions. And the polygonation spires across the world are breaking down. I wasn't considering the other failures that happened at the same time. Not really sure about that stuff. My gut just says this infection plays a huge part. And I really don't think any Obesk would just doom a huge portion of the Q population to keep a secret. Even one as big as the meteorite. What's our next move? Just chill for now. We either need more memories repaired or for those new pieces to come in. Take a break if you want. I'll let you know. Wow, so helpful. Unity? No response. Can I not Unity any of these guys? No response. No response. No response. No response. Okay, well then I don't want to be here. Get me out. Man. It's a stranger still running walking up. Please make sure. Okay. Not helpful. Yeah, let's go visit the ferry again. I also remember this, but this doesn't help me, right? It's just this empty thing again. Or maybe hunger would help me. Guess not. Okay. I totally forgot that they're dancing. Yes, High Council. Still dancing. Maybe Angel can help me. Oh, Angel, sorry. Fairy can help me? Prohibitive incoherence. Why? And then I know this one brings me to the city. Although some weird like backroom city. Ah, I can't ask about the mask. That sucks. Oops, I'm stuck. Can I find more of these Akizas or something? I don't even know anymore. Akizas. That's it. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, well, the only thing left I can think of is Jelly. So we'll go there. And then after that, I really have no idea. Well, I have one other idea. To go back into the city. Because that's where... Who's it? Kasky? Apparently Kasky's there. But... she also just wants to stay there, though. And it makes it seem like she had a room behind her. But we couldn't access it. Although we were only able to... Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay, hold on. This is actually new. I can go in this? Oh, no, it just takes me back here. Oh, never mind. Right, because this isn't new. Yeah, we've been here already. Oh. That's lame. Bring me back, please. Hurry. Back to the city. This doesn't help. Yeah, so what if I go in through the city from the front end rather than the back? Oh, okay, yeah, everything is regular. That's how it was before. Unity? Okay, nothing new. This guy maybe? Man, this sucks. How much longer do you think you'll be playing this game? I want to finish this like as fast as possible. But it's quite unfortunate. Nice weather. Okay. Too far gone. Okay, he says it's the same thing. Oh, I didn't use hunger yet. Not that hunger really does anything. If you're not a big fan of it? Well, it's more like I was a fan of it, but it's more like the story is going on for so long, and I'm so lost that it's like I kind of just want to just end. Like it's going on for a bit too long. Like there are times when like I just did a whole 6-phase final boss fight. Like what final boss has 6 phases? And yet, after we beat that final boss, there's still more gameplay. Like you put me all this hype into this huge, extensive, long expectations to end the game, and then we're still playing. Like, what happened? Okay, this thing still says it hurts, so nothing. I mean, I can't really do anything with this one, though. What am I supposed to do to this? And next up, a 12-phase final boss. Like in Persona 3? Oh my god. Wait, what mask do I have on? Unity this? Apparently not. Unity the electric face box? No. Okay, so this brings me back here. So I am able to come back. Okay, interesting. I don't know if I want to be back here though. Because these are where this is where Flower was. Okay. This doesn't help either. Do you get that? Honestly, you're not a big fan of watching it. I mean, yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, I still love the art style. The art style is really nice. Okay, so hunger allows me to see these hand things, but that doesn't help. Man. Is this really a web game? Yeah, that's all on the browser. Which is honestly pretty impressive. Okay, Kazuki, I'm back. No, Kazuki won't let me go ahead. Bro, stop. And there's just questions I can do. Yeah, back door. Can I go through the back door? Girl. And then if I try to Unity back, it's like, oh, I want to stay here. Yeah, oh, I want to stay a little longer. Like, bro, what am I supposed to do? I can't go behind you because you just stopped me. Man. Oh, this is completely new. What the heck? Peace. Hi, peace. Calm peace. Okay, so apparently this is a completely different area that I've never had access to. What? I don't even know how I found this. Bro, what is happening? The only thing you find neat about is the visual, to be honest. You very much dislike when the story of a game is just extremely obscure and hard to follow, you know? Yeah. Yeah, this is very much a story where it's... You really need to be on top of all the info that it gave you. And just, like, having any information that you didn't get makes it all just confusing. So I'd definitely say this works a lot better if it was just straight a novel. Like, honestly, like based on what's happening and stuff, like, as a novel, it works. Like, this could literally just be full text, and it will be fine. It really doesn't need to have the gameplay aspect of it. Anyways. Or at least if they are gonna do the gameplay aspect of it, make it tie in well with how the story is being made. I would definitely say if they kept the whole point and click aspect, that makes it fine. Because based on like what we're doing, like we're, you know, essentially hacking into a memory device, right? And the way we're doing it as a point and click makes sense. I don't know why we had to play Toho. I don't know why we had to do a JRPG and play Earthbound. And I have no idea why we started playing Final Fantasy Tactics or like Fire Emblem. It's very strange. Like, those genres don't actually fit this genre. So that was kind of weird. Where was the rhythm game? True. We also didn't get a rhythm game. I mean, still, I also don't think a rhythm game would have worked either. Anyways, still not getting anything detailed here. Okay, but whatever this is. I have a question about this place, yeah? Game board? Can you see anything? This looks like a big game board. The pieces are all alive. I don't think they know how to play. Well, I'm reading this is supposed to be an experiential bridge. It's also kind of intact, but the thought space isn't closed. Maybe there's something Fun Friend's working on fixing. It just got started by pulling all the pieces back. Okay. Some of the pieces on this board thing look like the call team. Who? Who's the call team? Yeah, I picked up you trying to talk to one. Definitely different from the others somehow. Maybe some kind of memory bleed? The readout is still messed up, so I don't know for sure. That's it. Where's the Angry Bird section? Okay. What mask am I in? Okay, so what if I try to Unity this? Too loud. That's it. This is a big game board, apparently. So there are other pieces? Oh, hello. Piece. Yeah, hi. Oh, what the heck? Oh, hey! There's another Akiza. Hello! Your interruption earns the minds of the thought forms. Oh, there's two of them. I didn't see the other one. The feeling of their attention is mixed with palpable annoyance. We are busy. What do you want? Stop distracting her. This next move is important. What are you doing? Nobody knows the rules anymore, so we looked for some and found this out there. Its rules do not seem right for our board, but we are trying it out anyway, and I am winning. Her kind always loses. That is what you think, stupid bulb. Akiza and Kavik still stand. You do not even know my inventory. Okay. Why do you look like Gakbu and Milta? They do? Oh, the eyes. Okay. Well, this one's more like Gakbu's mouth, but Milta's eyes. Who? The game pieces? We do not look anything like them. Look, we are busy. Can you please just go away? You look and feel so weird and I do not like it. Your mind's eye shifts to the Milta-like piece. It only watches in silent agreement. I'm looking for information. I need to know what happened to Akiza. An immeasurable, powerful sense of dread washes through your connection. The smiling piece's attention shifts to the board, then to something you cannot see. What do you mean? Did I miss a rule? She is right here. No, they must know something you do not. We should remove Akiza from play to be safe. Shut up, Zuzukri. Another word and I tear your stupid thought membrane to pieces. Okay. Okay, but knowing that there's a little Akiza right there, I can unity it back to. Can I have the Bosco augment? Okay. Let's bring you back home. Flower would really like that. Alright. Isabel! That's right! I gotta go home. This was fun. Bye. What? No fair! Come back! Okay. Leaving mid-game. Rude. And a tactical board. Is that framing device code? It's probably got a memory leak. What am I supposed to do with that? But not a real violence. I swear my side please break increment detected. Can I unity it? Great. Do I have anything new from them now? Nope. Okay. So now there's 2 rooms, left and right. Let's go left. Another piece. Get out of the way! Okay. Oh, whoa! There's a lot of pieces. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. Just being here is so fun. We will meet them beneath. We will meet the... yeah, same thing. We'll meet them beneath. Selkie, Selkie, Selkie. Get out of the way. Okay, alright. Is there any point in talking to these guys? Oh my god, there's so much of them. Win, win, win. If I am quick... Shelf. Get out of the way. How many lives will be lost if they succeed? Oh. This just brought me back, but to the other side. What? It just wraps around? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, so that's like the 2 platforms. Okay. But what's here then? Oh, this is where we came from? Okay, can I talk to this one? Oh, okay, it's not. Stacked eyepiece. And I'm assuming I can't unity any of them. Yeah, okay. Not doing anything. That seems like I can go back. That also lets me go back. I don't know why there's 2 different places for me to go back. That's weird. Okay. Go through this one. Oh! Parasite plane. Okay, I'm back in the vessel. Do I want to be here? Gosh. Are you gonna push through until you beat it, or are you just gonna stop playing? I think I'm just gonna push through it to beat it. Also, just cause, what is it? There are a few viewers who come in and they played the game, so I would honestly get help from them to figure out how to just get to the credits. Because I have no idea. But then again, they also want me to like explore the other side stuff. But it's like, bro, I honestly do not have time for that. Like, let me just finish the game. My Glazica, it's so exciting to see you. Okay. No, there's nothing important for this. Okay, Moth has something. Okay, but the dull vessel. Okay. Why is it called a dull vessel? It's a vessel that passes through the dull. That's what they call the place they pass through for interstellar travel. Although, do you think they were saying it's a really boring ship or something? And honestly, looking at the state of it, I was thinking that anyway. Have you seen inside of an Obelisk ship before? Not personally, just old pictures and exploration videos. This one is super small, it's probably just for personal use. Weird that it's called our dull vessel in the memory data though. Anyways, pretty cool to see inside one for real, even it is kind of empty. Like, where the hell would Axiza sit? Is that shell thing the only chair? What is a Glazica? I have no idea. It's hanging out with those containers though. Maybe it's like a support AI or something? Okay, is this the wreck? Is this the wreck they found the assist in? It's gotta be, but it doesn't have nearly as much inside it as the wreck do. The pictures I have make it look more lived in, if that makes sense. Who knows? Maybe Axiza didn't think about the furniture very much. That's it? Okay. Dango, bad news, the game's still in progress and doesn't have an ending. Actually, from what I remember, they said that there's only gonna be... Well, okay. They said that there are 4 episodes. I don't know if they said that there's only gonna be 4 episodes. Yeah, is the game technically done? Question mark. Wasn't one of the rules of the game has to have an ending? Yes. Although I was told that it does have one. Because I remember them saying that the 4th episode came out like last year. And that, at least from what I read, they only planned for 4 episodes. But who knows? There might... Maybe they are doing a 5th one. I don't even know anymore. Because, I mean, if this thing isn't done, then it's like... I don't even know... Like, it also just means I'm probably not going to come back to playing this. Because how long is it going to take for the next episode? Because then by then, I'm going to forget everything. Oh, I don't want to change location. No! Dang it. I didn't want to change location, but that's fine. Unfinished business. Okay, cool. Climbing wall. Dull heart. I don't do anything. I don't know anymore. Translation slab. These all don't seem important. Died. Saying all the wrong buttons. Moth has something for me. More things about the dull vessel? Oh, Axiza's body. Is that the body in the room what she looked like? Okay. So getting any real details, okay. Well, it might be more minimal than what she casually wore, but based on the inherited context, okay. Okay, so I guess that's technically it. Assuming that... I mean, there's only one more thing left that I could do. And then from there, it's gonna be like the last thing. Creating a new iteration will clear the old one. It does? Proceed only if the old recollection iteration is undesirable. Additionally, select desired iteration memory stream. 3 streams available. Beginning, descent to golem maintenance, and 3 destruction grounds mindery. Okay, well, I mean, right. I have to get rid of my old one and start a new one. Just because, like, this has something to do with jelly. Kind of annoying. Can I skip this? Skip, yeah. What? Oh, it just brought me straight into combat. Oh my gosh, but Jelly's room is like kind of far away. Because I have to do all this. Okay, bro, I don't... Bro, I don't want to do all of this again. Bro, what the heck? Get me out of here. Okay. Let me finish this fight. Let me do a little bit more research. And then figure out what the heck we're gonna do. Also, I kind of wish Rodion was here so we can get a definitive answer if this game is actually done or not. Okay. Okay, well, let me just do one room. Okay. Let's do some more. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, so episode 4 is right, the final area of the collapse with the pale hall. Is that all episode 4? Episode 0 is the starting point. Is the starting episode. There's not much to do in the basement other than to connect to the Sis and explore. Episode 1, you feed the Sis with either the copper or the pistol. Okay, after feeding it, then you get the embassy. Okay. You got first available recollection and second overall discovery. After completing discovery, you get the third suspicion is unlocked. Episode 2, you get access to the first part of the collapse with the call research segment. This segment ends when the call research team defeats Mufo and repairs it. Episode 3, second area with golem maintenance, which ends after the call research team destroys the foundation golem. Episode 4, you get access to the final area of the collapse, the pill hall. The episode ends when the memory stream of the collapse terminates. And then that's it? As in there's no more. Is that it? Oh my god, Rodion, thank god you're here. Is there anything that I'm missing from episode 4? Is there anything left? Also, bigger question, is there an ending? Or was technically beating episode 4 the quote-unquote ending? Like, sure, there was stuff afterwards, but it didn't really seem like an ending. Or at least it gave more plot. But is it done? Because, like, I really don't want to go back to do episode 3. Like, unless this is needed to finish episode 4. Because otherwise, I guess we're just going to end it here. Because I honestly can't really find much information. Or at least I'm kind of scared to get more information. Just because I don't know what answers I'll get. And, like, it'll technically be spoilers. And he's gone. Yeah, Rodion, where are you? Okay. I do see in one of the patches. Episode 4, Add 1. 6 new zones of varying sizes. 3 memory holes. 2 masks. One of which offering an entirely new system for interacting with 3D scenes. Okay, so I did finish episode 4. At least the base one, because that was just the final fight. And I technically just did their additional one as well. Because you can only get 2 masks. I can't get a 3rd one. At least not yet. A variety of interactions with new and old characters / locations contingent upon the new mask and what they do. New method for traversing the world with assist. Okay. That it? Because telling that patch was September of last year. Is there other patches? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so we literally just did as much as we could. Is there any talks of an episode 5? Doesn't seem like it. Or is there an episode 4 add 2? Is that gonna be a thing? Sounds like they're still working on episode 4, no? Well, it's more like they just added stuff to it. Yeah, because they did add episode 4, and then they're adding like additional stuff to it. Kind of like what they did with episode 3, right? Because there's regular episode 3, and then episode 3 add 1, and episode 3 add 2. So like it's like additional stuff that's still within that episode. So they're doing the same thing with this one. Yeah, September 18th was episode 4 add 1. And then their latest update that they did was October 13th. Which is just merch. It's just merch. Okay, cool. Yay. Yeah, latest update was September 18th of last year. Gosh, that's gonna take a while. Because episode 4 was last year, January 15. And then it was 9 months after that episode 4 add 1 came in. So assuming each one takes about 9 months, if there's gonna be an episode 4 add 2, or maybe an episode 5, I don't even know. That's gonna be in what, June? Essentially June. If we're even following this 9-month pattern. And it's April. What are their other previous updates? June 7, 2024. Oh my god. Episode 3 add 2 was 2024 March. That was 2 years ago. Bro, what the heck? Okay, well, I guess we can say we're officially done then. Because based on what I'm doing right now in the game, I'm just going back to the previous episode and doing their additional content, which I honestly don't want to do. Because that's going to take forever. You feel like we should have been aware about this earlier. Well, I remember asking before, right, that everything fits the requirements. I even searched up, how long the game will take. And I even got an answer. Right? They said it would take about... Shoot, I don't remember what they said. How long did they say it was going to take? Where did I find this answer? Okay, well apparently I just lost it. The heck? Okay, I remember them saying that it takes about like maybe... Was it 12 hours? Or 15? Something along the lines of like that. So I was like, okay, if they even told me how long it takes to finish it, it probably meant it had an ending. How long did it take us? That's a good question. I won't include today's stream because we technically finished the game. Hold on. Did we finish the game yesterday or the day before that? When was the super long boss fight? Was that yesterday or was that today? I mean, yesterday or the day before? I feel like it might have been the day before. Because if then we can... Okay. So we can take today and yesterday off then. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so about 11 to 12 streams. which, you know, multiply that by 2. So basically 22 to 24 hours. Oh my god, I was counting. Okay, alright. Hey, that doesn't count. I was counting. Okay, so it took us about 22 to 24 hours to finish. Which, honestly, not that bad. 11 to 12 streams is okay. Right, that kind of falls in line with other games that we've played. Right, like Cult of the Lambs, that was also 11 streams. What else? Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship 2010 was 10 streams. So it's basically around that number. It's not as bad. But we didn't have to play this game for 2 additional more days. But could have been worse. I felt like an eternity somehow. Well, it also felt like a long time because I took a week off because I was sick. So that was also the reason why it felt longer than it did. Because yeah, based on 11 to 12 streams, that's only a week and a half, right, of streaming this. That's why it honestly shouldn't have been as long as it should have. Though we think that it was longer because I was sick, so therefore it felt like 2.5 weeks. It felt like half a month to finish this when it really didn't. Stop getting sick. Young people are supposed to be healthy and stuff. I'm not young anymore. I'm an old man. I'm Jebediah. But okay. We can officially say we're done with this game. Gosh. I guess I'll still save like a save file if we ever get back to this, which honestly I highly doubt. But we'll see. I guess another thing as well, it's will I even remember that I have the save file? I mean, it'll be here, but Do we end today's stream early then, or what do we even do? That's a good question. We're all gonna forget about this game. True. Honestly, I'll just take the time to make the playlist. Since we have basically an hour, I might as well just do like YouTube channel work at this point. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I honestly do not know what else to do. I mean, yeah, I guess you can see me do it in real time. Well, nothing bad will show up, right? If I show you guys the inner workings of my YouTube channel. I don't think anything bad's on here, right? I think it should be fine. If something bad does happen, I'm gonna be really sad. We're gonna see how much money you make. Well, guess what, Funky? I make $0 on YouTube. I literally make nothing. Even Twitch gives me money. It's in pennies, but I don't care. Money is money. What are we playing after? We're playing Ultra Kill. Because their update happened quite a while ago. Actually, okay, I say a while ago, but that's not true. When did Fraud come out? It was 1 month ago, right? Yeah, 1 month ago. Okay. How long do you think that will take? Oh my god, Jay Davison. I am scared to answer that question. Because I don't know. Like, I want it to be short. But the problem is that I am bad at this game. And knowing that I'm bad at this game, it's gonna take a while. So I am gonna cry. Not a big fan of Ultra Kill either, to be honest. I know. If anything, we could technically do a compromise. Knowing that Ultra Kill is gonna take me a while, I could go back to doing, what is it, one stream of something and then the other stream being Ultra Kill, and we're just flip-flop between the two. Because I remember we kind of did something similar to that extent. Like when what was it? When I was P ranking the levels in Ultra Kill, right? I was flip-flopping, right, between different games. Because I knew that P ranking was going to take forever. Which it did. But we eventually did P rank it. Every level. At least, only the important ones that required me to get P1 and P2. If P3 happens, I ain't doing P3. Like, I am not going to P rank those, like, the latest levels. Like, it's just not going to happen. I don't have the skills for it, and I also just won't develop the skills for it. And I don't want the skills for it. So therefore, we ain't doing that. So voting then? Well, actually, there's a game that I wanted to play. I talked about this before. Right? It was the other language deciphering game that I found. Right? It's back to Chance of Sonar, boys. Boys and girls, we're going back to Sonar. Hell yeah. But yeah, it was called the game's called 7 Days to End With You. And it's another language deciphering game. It sounds really interesting. I mean, hey, I want to play this. I love these games. And it just makes it fun because what is it? We can all kind of just work together and guess what these words mean. Kind of the same thing as we did in Chance of Sonar. I just wish more people, were there when we played that game. Because that was actually pretty fun. The language game's kind of short too, right? Good question. I don't know. Let's find out. And game length is about... Oh, wow. It's apparently a really short game. Right, because the story, it tells a tale of 7 days. And therefore... if you're just trying to speed run through the 7 days, you can do it within 5 minutes. That's so funny. Okay, but if focusing on the main objectives, it will take about 3.5 hours. But if you're trying to do like 100%, then it's only about like 5 hours. Okay. So yeah, main story 3.5 hours to 100%, maybe 5 hours. Okay, that's actually relatively fast. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, that's on average. Okay, people have also stated if you're just leisurely playing through the game, 100% complete is 7 hours. Okay. Which is how we play. Like, we're not here to speedrun games. Like, we're leisurely playing the game, so it's gonna take us about 7.5 hours. Okay, so that's basically about like 4 streams. So that's pretty fast, honestly. But let's be real here. You know us and how we do stuff on this channel. You know we're gonna be yapping. It's gonna take longer for us. We're smarter than the average trust. I guess that's true. But we also love to yap, so it is gonna take a while. Look at my beautiful channel. Yay! Yeah, you can see the playlist here. Latest playlist being Yu-Gi-Oh. There you go. Dango's honest work. Yep. When we go to the live streams, right, there's Mario and Luigi. Going back further, right, there's Disco Elysium. And then there's Look Outside. Keep going. And then back to Yu-Gi-Oh again. I don't know what these 3 days were. What the heck? These 3 say to suggest the new game to play. Okay, well, okay. 2 days apparently was for suggesting a new game. I don't actually know why that took 2 streams to do. Usually it only takes 1. Just Yap streams? Probably. Okay, this was technically the first day that we did Don't Look Outside, so I need to change the thumbnail for that. Okay. I could technically briefly check what was actually in these streams. Okay. Okay, yeah, we this is us making the poll. Okay, cool. That's what we did. Alright, 666. Got it. You see yourself there. Yep. Yo, some good takes though. One Shot was great. Wish we got more people from Inscription. It was a very cool game. Hell yeah. Yo, I can't wait. Like, if I scroll by and then we see like a very unhinged comment, that'd be really funny. That would be really funny. Okay, but let me change this thumbnail. Change. Show files. Where's Look Outside? There we go. Okay. And then where's the playlist? Oh, here we go. Ah! New playlist. There we go. Look Outside. Oh, and I do descriptions later. And then I think usually I do date published. Shoot, I'm trying to remember. Well, I'll just make the playlist now and I'll look at my other playlists because I honestly don't remember. If you want to do that, pull out the Smash or Pass video with Long Neck Man, probably your favorite you've ever said. Okay, alright. Okay, I know I usually just copy paste the other ones. Streams of when I played. And I replace this with Look Outside. And then change the hashtag from the other games. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Very good. Save. Okay, let me check for this one. Oh no, date published is oldest. Ah, okay. Not newest, oldest. That makes sense. Because I do remember when making these as well. To make it easier, right, for people to know how long these games take, I do eventually edit in essentially like part numbers, right? Saying that it's part like 1 out of 9, 2 out of 9 kind of thing. Although I don't usually use the word part because I kind of find that annoying. So instead I just have it in brackets. Yeah, just because like it's easier to also just track if you're watching the VOD, right? Because if you're watching VOD then you don't remember where you left off, then it's like that's kind of annoying. Because that usually happens to me. Like when I'm watching stuff, and then it's like I don't remember which part I left at. And it's like I don't remember. It's like you know what? I'll just have, you know, a thing to let you know which part it's on. With some games it's nice. With others it is kind of more annoying. Especially when the parts get like really long. Cough cough, Library of Ruina. Look at that, 62 streams, bro. I can't, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, and yo, God of War and Mario Luigi Brothership, those were the times when my stream was like, it died halfway. So I had to do like a 1.5, right, thing in between. Gosh, because it didn't actually take 29 and 38 streams. Like, you had to divide that by 2. It's because streams were being cut in half. But yeah, 62 streams of Library of Ruina. Bro. Right, and you know that each stream was 2 hours, so multiply that by 2. Bro, this thing killed me. 124 hours of this game. Bro, I can't. Anyways. It honestly wasn't as bad as the OG Shadowverse era. True. When's the Dango reviews Jay Davidson's letterbox stream? I mean, sure. We could technically do that. Well, it doesn't have to be like specifically your letterbox thing, but just like movies that you enjoy. Well, it has to be movies that I also have seen, though. That's another thing. And like, I haven't seen that many movies. Well, okay, I mean, I've seen movies, but I'm not like a movie connoisseur kind of person. Like, there's a bunch of like classic movies that I haven't seen. But to be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing some of the classics. Just cause like just to appreciate the art form. Dango says he really liked Goat, guys. True story. Bro, stop. I hate Goat. Oh, that reminded me. I saw more reviews talking about the Super Mario Galaxy movie. And how, people were essentially talking about how, each, like, they were talking about how, like, it was essentially attention grabbing for kids, right? Just quickly going through the plot so then to keep kids entertained, and then have just little moments where adults would be like, oh, I remember that from, you know, from the Mario games. So it's basically just throwing out Easter eggs and just going through the story as fast as possible. And so that's kind of where the criticism of the movie comes from, right? Because the plot just kept going, like, and just moving on super fast. There's a bunch of plot holes. Almost made it seem like there was no plot, right? Because it was all just attention grabbing. But they did say animation really well done. And the music, also really good. So I am really happy to hear those. Animation, I don't really care that much if it was good or not. Like sure, I don't mind it, it's nice. But music was the big thing. And if they said that the music was good, I'm okay with that. So basically, a YouTuber story explains videos with a movie budget. Oh gosh. And then, what is it? And then that reminded me, like, based on that description, I was like, that reminded me of Goat. I'm like, Goat was basically the same, like, in terms of a really bad story. Or, like, it was very attention-grabbing for kids. Like, sure, there was a story, but only for the sake of there being a story. It was really just moment to moment to just, like, keep your attention on the screen as much as possible. And that's why I didn't like it. So then, knowing that Super Mario Galaxy is gonna be the same thing makes me fear that I'm not gonna like the movie too. But then again, Goat, I also didn't like specific things. The music wasn't memorable. Right? I don't remember anything cool about its soundtrack. I don't know, like maybe I have to re-listen to it. The animation I did not like. Like the art style was okay, but specifically some of the animation was not good. Gosh. Like there was this one where because the way they show the movie is that the animation is meant to be choppy, right? Which is fine because that's the style that they're going for, and it's like, okay, it works with what you're doing, so it's fine. But then there are moments when for some reason, like the frame rate just went up, and I don't know why. Like they were choppy in one scene, and then suddenly they're super fluid, and I'm like, what the heck? Like it just threw me off. I'm like, why is it like that? But anyways, it's weird. GG, dongle canceled. Okay. What are some of the classics that you want to see? Oh, that's a good question. What is a classic that I want to see? I guess that's another thing. What's deemed as a classic? That's another problem. What's a classic movie? I mean, the only one I can really think of is like The Godfather. Because I know a lot of people say like that's a classic. And like, what is it? The Sopranos? Like those are movies I haven't seen. But because they're classics. And I guess what makes them a classic as well is things that are in those movies gets like they're Easter eggs in other movies. Oh, Sopranos is a show. Never mind. My bad. But what is it? Like there's so many like modern movies or like modern media references older stuff. And then therefore, because they're being referenced, those are classic movies. So yeah, Godfather being one of them. What other classics? I guess another problem is like, I guess there's also classics in specific genres as well, right? Because like I guess in terms of sci-fi, like Alien is also another classic within like the sci-fi genre, which is a movie I also haven't seen. But like everyone knows these references. Like when you see the reference, you know it, right? That's why when I see it, I'm like, okay, I know the reference, right? I know where it came from. I just haven't seen the movie. Yeah, like Psycho. Oh my god, Psycho's another good one. I've heard so much things about Psycho. I've never seen it. But once again, I've heard it's good. But yeah, like I don't know. Oh, a bunch of classics I haven't seen. Anyways. You'll tell me a classic? Valerian and the City of 100 Planets Trust. Oh god, I'm scared. You need to make clones of yourself to watch everything and then fuse again together. Honestly, that'd be great. Because then I could use that power to also watch the animes that I want to watch. Because I have so much on my plan to watch. I don't have time to watch all of it. So just clone myself, watch them all, and then fuse back together. Just gain all that information. Oh my god, I can be like that guy. What was it? I remember there was like a big thing where like there was a guy who decided to watch One Piece within like, I forgot. Was it within like 3 days? I don't remember. He basically watched the entirety of One Piece in like 3 days because he had like 12 episodes going on at the same time, right? And this man had like 12 monitors. And then at the end, he took a One Piece quiz to actually like find out like did he actually pay attention, and he succeeded that quiz. Which is so funny. Yeah, he is such a legend. That is true. And then what was it? I think they also said like his friend like said like, you know, that's great and all, but like actually sit down and watch the entire thing instead of whatever you just did. But I'm just like, that is also just really funny. Okay, back to God, we spent so much time yapping. I only put a single. I only made a single playlist.
Smart Shuffle can weave in song
Oh my God, Spotify
recommendations.
stop. Okay. Okay, actually, okay. I'll just make each playlist first, and then I'll add in the rest, just because it's easier for me to do it that way. It's not our fault. You guys are fun to talk to. True. Oh wow, whoa! Look outside. Went out so fast. Oh, okay, cool. Is the Spotify ad done yet? Not yet. Okay, and then I think this is when we first started Disco Elysium. Let me check. Oh, that's me playing Shadowverse. Oh no, this is like we're in the middle of it. Okay, so this isn't the first stream just yet. Okay, so it's this one. Oh, also hold up, I think. Oh my God. The ad pauses when I go to a different tab. That's so dumb. I really have to sit here on this screen to let the ad play. That sucks. I mean, I have it muted so I don't have to hear it, but gosh. Daily Shadowverse really makes it hard to find what each stream is about. Well, I have the thumbnail, so that does help. And also the title. Okay, we're back. Just me playing Shadowverse again. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is me playing with the options. Okay, yeah, because I had to figure out the settings. Yeah, that took me a while. Okay, yeah, and then this is the whole character creating sheet. Okay. Alright, and we got a bit of, words of advice from nothing. What do we got? We are a sensitive soul, trust me, I'm betting on that. Dango, make a video step by step on how to aim for YouTube. Sick. The quote of the day for nothing on this stream. You always be a wise woman. What if I go like somewhere in the middle? What if we go here? What do we get? Oh, okay, well nothing's not on here. Well, Funky going this game reminds me of Transistor. Okay, alright, never mind. Okay, so this is the first one. Make a playlist, new playlist. Disco Elysium. Nope. Date published, oldest, create. Save. There we go. And I'll change the whole thumbnail stuff afterwards. I have to refresh it. There we go. Okay, streams I want to play Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium. Very good. Next. Oh. What? Oh, wow. Wait, we just immediately went to Mario and Luigi? Oh, right, because, someone redeemed it. Wait. Wasn't it Funky who redeemed it? Like, redeemed it for someone else? I forgot. Who wanted me to play Mario and Luigi? I think it was Jay Davison. Oh, someone. I see how it is. Okay. Okay, it was Jay Davison. Okay. I was just trying to remember who wanted me to play it. Nah, you didn't redeem Superstar Saga? Really? Oh. Wait, but did Jay Davison have enough points on Twitch? Just because I know Jay Davison usually is always on YouTube. I know occasionally you're on Twitch as well. But I don't know if you had enough points to redeem. Okay, let me see. Is this actually when we first started playing Superstar Saga? Okay, it looks like it. Okay, well, I'm doing random dango here. Ah, here we go. Oh, this is also back when I used the other setting, so it didn't look as crisp. Okay. Ah, okay. You did redeem it. You used to view on Twitch back when you had like no ads for a bit. Ah, okay. Got it. Got it. Also, when the is with their beautiful quote of the stream, mods ban me and dango. Bro, what the heck? Anyways. Oh, Ozumasu. Hi. How are you? And when are we finishing the game? I guess technically we finished the game. Question mark. I say it with a question mark. So what the hell is this song? Is this safe to play? Oh, it's Persona. Okay. It's fine then. You've been trying to get me to play Chrono Trigger? I know, I also really want to play Chrono Trigger too. Well, okay. I mean, I've been meaning to play it. I don't know if I really want to play it. That's another thing. It's more like I've been meaning to play it. We'll see what happens after. If there's something else that I need to play. Okay, I guess another thing as well I would like to do is I also just want to do like a 1 day of streaming like Pokemon Champions when it comes out. Because it's coming out, I believe on, was it April 8th? Or was it April 9th? I don't remember. I know it's coming out in like a few days. And just so, I just want to try it out like the first day when it comes out. See if I even want to play it or not. But we'll see. I mean, that is what I said I would do. I'll only play it for like 1 day. See how it is, and then that's it. And then if I'm still intrigued by it, I'll keep playing. If not, I'm stopping. If you're still just hoping this is the year Chrono Trigger remake / remaster / re-upload, just give me Frog. I don't know if they're gonna do that. Is Pokemon Champions the same as Coliseum? No. No. Okay, I'm gonna say no. It is technically like primarily only about Pokemon battling, right? Like that's all it is. Right? No story whatsoever, and like you can rent Pokemons, yes. However, Pokemon Champions is meant to be like the new official way to get into competitive Pokemon. And so they're trying to make it like more easily accessible and also just like one main platform to do it. Rent Pokemon, lovely Pokemon trafficking. Gosh. But yeah, it's just a nice way to make competitive more accessible to people who want to play it. Although there's like there's still a lot of questions behind it though. Because the whole thing about competitive is like, you had to buy, you know, the latest game that came out. Second was you had to have been playing Pokemon since like years ago. Because there's some Pokemon that you need to transfer over or like do like breeding stuff. Yeah, but that's how it was. Now with the whole Pokemon Champions, they're probably gonna, you know, throw that out the window now, so you don't have to do all the old stuff anymore. Yeah, but there's still a lot of questions as well as how are they gonna do things in the future? Because currently in the game, okay, we don't know yet, but I don't know if all Pokemons are gonna be accessible in Pokemon Champions. Right, like if it's gonna... God, I don't know how to, like... I don't know how to talk about it. The words just aren't there. Because it's not like Pokemon Showdown, where they literally give you, like, all the experimentation that you want. Right? Like, there's still a bit of, gatekeeping with certain things. Especially since, like, it still links with Pokemon Home. Right? So, like, you can make your best Pokemon in the Pokemon games and then transfer it over to Pokemon Champions. So you don't have to find whatever Pokemon you need in Pokemon Champions. Because that costs, like, their in-game currency. It's really dumb. But what I want to know is, when the new Pokemon game comes out, in Pokemon Champions, am I able to get those Pokemons from the get-go? Like, can I immediately start renting those new Pokemons? Or do I have to buy the new Pokemon game and transfer it over? Right, how's it gonna work? I'm so curious. What's the point of making the game then it doesn't sound... it's not worth the effort to you when other options already exist. But yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Yeah, depending on how they deal with all these problems, it really depends on how, like, if I'm even gonna start playing the game or not. I mean, then again, it also takes a lot of, like, time and effort to even get into Pokemon competitively, right? Not to mention, like, travel cost as well, right? Because what is it? Majority of the Pokemon tournaments that happen are all, like, in the States. Like, there is one in Canada. I do know this one. There is one in Canada. But that's it. If you want to go out to do competitive Pokemon, like, you gotta go travel all to the States. Like, maybe there's gonna be like specific online ones. I don't know. I highly doubt it. They only really did an online one back when COVID was a thing. But even then, like, they quickly went back to being all in person. Because that's just how it goes in competitive Pokemon. And, like, I don't love Pokemon that much to do all that. So I ain't doing that. However, right? Okay, I say however, but it's more like it's nothing to do with Pokemon. More like I'm already putting in time and effort with competitive Shadowverse right now. Right? Because the beauty with competitive Shadowverse is that majority of their competitive scene is all online, which is great. And then the only, like, in-person ones they have all are hosted in Japan. And so I'm not gonna do that. Although there was a time when I did I accidentally, I guess, applied to one of their tournaments because it said it was open to everyone. Because like usually their Japan only tournaments are exclusively only to like Japanese residents, but there was a few that actually says it's open to international. I thought it was gonna be online, but I guess I misread it. So I actually applied, and then apparently I didn't know as well. It's a lottery system where, because they have so many applicants that they can't just accept everyone. So even if I applied, there was no guarantee I was gonna be accepted anyways. And then turns out, they're like, oh, like, you know, you got the lottery, so you're able to qualify, right, into their tournament. And I was like, okay, great. But then I read, and then they're like, oh, location is in like this exhibit hall B, and I'm like, what? I'm like, I thought it was online. Right, I go to search up where this thing is, and I'm like, bro, it's literally in Japan. And I'm like, okay. So then I'm just like, okay, so when's the tournament though? The tournament was in like the next 3 weeks. So I'm like, okay, should I just take the time to just go on a trip to Japan for, at minimum, it's 3 days, right? Because it's day 1 of the tournament, day 2, and then playoffs and finals. So then I was like, should I just spend 3 days just going to Japan? Like by myself just to participate in the tournament? I'm just like, this is kind of strange. And then I'm just like, you know what? You're insane for even considering it. Well, after searching up like the prices to go to Japan, like just for 3 days, like, bro, I was like, never mind, I'm not doing it. Especially since like I didn't make any plans. Oh god, Spotify stop. Like I didn't make any plans to go to Japan, right? So then it's like, you know, I have to find a place to stay. How much money am I gonna bring, right? And then I'm gonna go by myself. Like, geez. Not only that, there's also gonna be I'm gonna be jet lagged. So then it's like I should probably, you know, stay in Japan a bit longer, right? To, you know, adjust sleep schedule. But then even then, I might not even make it to day 2. Like I could just go X and like 3. I don't exactly remember how much losses I can take, but I might not even qualify for day 2, and so then I'm just stuck in Japan for like more days to just do nothing, I guess. Like I don't know. Worst case scenario, you get kidnapped. Best case scenario, you don't. Like, should I've done it? Well, okay, I wouldn't have mind doing it if I had someone to come with me. Like, I don't want to go alone. That's so sad. Like, if I'm gonna go to Japan to compete, I'd rather, like, go to Japan to also just enjoy myself there with someone. You know what I mean? You don't want to go with me? Funky, how could you? Anyways. They gave Mega Scavillion the best defensive ability. Any contact moves burned the attacker. Dang, what the heck? Too bad it's got like 85 defense and special defense. Okay, well, it's not that bad. Go play shadow cards in China or whatever. That's the problem. I can't. Because the Shadowverse game that I'm playing right now, like, it's global. However, specifically in China and like Taiwan, they have a different version of Shadowverse. Right? They have the NetEase version of Shadowverse. Because the thing with China, with how they do games, like with their policy, is so weird. Like essentially, Cygames makes the base code of Shadowverse. They send it over to NetEase, and then they can make whatever changes they want. So that's literally what they do. They region launched Shadowverse in China. They did. They really did. So literally, their NetEase version. Well, okay, base gameplay is exactly the same, right? Like they don't change like their stats or abilities or anything. Like they don't do any of that. The only thing that I have seen of what they changed is events, right? So they have like exclusive events only to them, and they also get like exclusive like artwork. So like sleeves and like emblems, they get their own artwork sometimes. That's the only thing that I've seen being different. But it is just really funny how they have their own version just because that's how China does it, right? Like they want to be the boss of their game, essentially, or of other people's games, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, that's just how they do it. Very strange, but it's fine. Like no one really says anything about it. But Billy Shadowverse, stop. Oh my god. Anyways, new playlist. Mario and Luigi. Whoops. Super Star Saga. Okay. Or you're dying. Good night. Okay. Bye. When we do votes again, imagine we vote for a Sonic game. That's not gonna happen. Please don't. Okay, that's saved. Very good. Nice. Okay. Oh, it was Masu was up. If you're gonna raid after stream ends, hop on. Also a friend of yours, just dropping you guys everywhere. Great. I don't know if I'll have time to raid anyways, because I know usually like when I do a raid, I always like hang around a little bit afterwards, right? Because usually the person who I raided, right, like we usually there's like a little bantering talking. But knowing that I have to like leave immediately, like at 6 p.m., I don't know if I'll be able to raid. Or if I am gonna raid, it's gonna have to be like raid now. Because then like who knows how long that little banter will happen. Oh, alright, bye J Davidson. Bye. There we go. Okay. Oh, right, and then I wanted to do one for the Smasher Pass. Huh? Oh, yeah. Okay. I was so confused for a second. I was like, why is there only 5 sets? I was like, Legends Beyond, Infinity Evolved, Heirs of the Omen, Skybound Dragons, and then Blossoming Fate. I was like, what happened to, like, the one that we have now? Right, with the Apocalypse Pact. And I forgot. I was like, oh, we do Smasher Pass, like, before the new set comes out. I forgot. Okay. Okay. I mean, no. Knowing we do that, maybe I kind of want to do it the other way then. Maybe we should just do a Smasher Pass like when the new set comes out. Okay. I don't know though. Just cuz like playing with the cards also like gives me an opinion as well, right? Cuz I know with Oluwan, well, I mean, okay, I definitely wasn't smashing Oluwan anyways. Oluwan was always going to be a pass. However, because of what happened in game, I hate Oluwan. But then again, Smasher Pass really should just be like it's a visual thing, right? It's just based on what they look like. And I guess that, like a bit of their lore as well, because like they do have a bit of lore. But yeah, technically we could just do it as when the set comes out. Well, I guess it just means we need to take 2 days then for stream. Because like the very first day is me pulling packs. And then the second day is then doing the Smasher Pass. It's purely design-wise for most of us. Yeah. The one downside is like I like showing you guys the cards like when I'm in the game, right? Because that way like it looks better, right? Compared to like just pulling up the PNG if I don't own the card. But that is the downside, is like day one I'm pulling the packs, and like I'm not guaranteed to obtain all the cards, right? That's why usually I like doing the Smash Pass at the end, right, of that pack. That way, like, it gives me time to collect those, collect all the cards. But I guess with the amount of vials I have, I think it should be fine. So even if I'm missing a few legendaries, like, I can just craft them anyways, and it shouldn't, yeah, at least it shouldn't hinder me. I hope it doesn't. But yeah, I guess starting, well, I guess depending on how long the next set is, or depending on how big of the card pool is on the next set, we can start doing that for the next stream. So on the day the set comes out, we can pull, right, doing the pack pulls, and then second day is the Smasher Pass of that set. That way it's just more consistent. Also, it also helps me pull in viewers as well, right? Because like when the new set comes out, like people are gonna want to watch the people pulling from the new set, so that just makes sense. Just sell Ozumasu if you need more vials. That's a nice idea. Okay. Okay, this one I do want date published to be new, because I don't know if people want to care about seeing the older Smasher Passes, so just show the newest one. That should make sense. I guess I don't need to say edition, but specifically Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. Streams of when we played. Do you play Smasher Pass? Rank? I don't know. I guess we can say we played Smasher Pass with characters and cards. Characters and cards from Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. And then I'll say with each new set, we do a new We do a smash or pass. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Rank makes more sense. Sure. How do I word this then? Because we technically it's streams of when we rank characters and cards from Shadows World Beyond on a Smash or Pass tier list? Question mark. I kind of want the word Smash or Pass like in the front, or maybe I want Shadowverse on the front. And it's good enough. All right. So I guess Smash or Pass, Shadowverse, Worlds Beyond. Then, should I do the short version for Shadowverse World Beyond? Because I know it's SVWB. Okay, not many people use that hashtag actually. I mean, I can go back to doing the same. Because it's like, people always do like gaming and like streaming. Just because like those are always the popular tags. I can, it's fine. Yeah, specifically Smash or Pass and Shadows World Beyond is like the biggest one, so. Alright, cool. Done. Save. Alright. Put hashtag yapping? Honestly, probably. I mean, that is what we do. That is technically true. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I mean, those just make more sense, to be honest. Sure. I can't believe people actually use that hashtag. I'm curious on what those videos are. What is in hashtag yapping? Okay. Anyways. We do need to end stream though. As I said, 6 p.m. like on the dot. I gotta leave. And that's in like 2 minutes. Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Alright, alright. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys Monday. Same time as usual. 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. So do the time conversion yourself because I don't relive. Alright, Ozumasu, I as much as I want to raid, I literally only have 1 more minute left. Like actually 50 seconds. And I don't think I can set up the raid in time. Like I really have to dip on the dot. So goodbye.